Hey there, welcome back to another video. This one's gonna be a short one, but I wanted to bring you along on my first business trips overseas. Earlier this month, I traveled to Dublin, which is just an hour from London, and spent exactly 24 hours there. It was a whirlwind trip. Short, busy, but still exciting, so come along. My day started very early at 4 AM, and right off the bat, I got into the wrong Uber. I mean, what are the chances? Luckily, the driver and I realized the mix-up pretty quickly, and I finally made it to Paddington. I was hoping to catch the Elizabeth line, but thanks to the pouring rain, it wasn't running. Thankfully, some Heathrow Express trains were still operating, and I managed to get to the airport just in time. I was flying out of Heathrow's fanciest terminal, it looks like, packed with luxury shops like Dior. But instead of browsing, I made a beeline for Starbucks to grab some breakfast. For this trip, I brought Welcome to the Hyunam-dong Bookshop. It's a small book, which is why I actually took it, because it's perfect for traveling. But I really have been loving the story, I just couldn't put it down the whole trip. Soon enough, it was time to board. Surprisingly, despite the stormy weather, our flight left on time. The 1-hour flight flew by, literally, because I was so immersed in my books and its characters. When we landed in Dublin, I took the bus into the city centre. I was a bit confused about the stop, but I made it to my destination. That bus ride was actually the only time I had to take in the city. I was so busy the rest of the trip that sightseeing just wasn't an option. Before my first meeting, I found a quiet coffee shop to go over my presentation one last time. And from there, the next 10 hours were a blur. Meetings, lunch, more meetings, and even dinner with clients. At some point in between meetings, I managed to check into my hotel, the Green Hotel. I really liked it. So here's a quick room tour. It was spacious and had a fancy feel to it. I didn't film much for the rest of the evening, but I did capture a quick shot of my Hope House 13, which is an Irish beer that we sadly can't find in the UK anymore. Finally, it was time to wind down. I took advantage of the complimentary herbal tea and shortbread. Curl up with my book and call it a night by 9 PM because I had to wake up again before 4 AM. Since it was way too early for public transport, I took an Uber to the airport, which also gave me a little extra sleep. Once I arrived, I went straight to the Guinness shop. I had no idea they sold so much merch. I even picked up a Guinness chocolate bar, which was interesting to say the least. I got lucky with an early gate announcement, and even luckier that there was a coffee shop right in front of it. So I grabbed a croissant and a latte and of course continued reading my book. Now, I still don't know how this happened, but when I boarded my flight back, my seat was in business class. It was my first time flying business, and wow, now I get the hype. The flight was delayed by an hour, but honestly, I wasn't mad about it. It was more time in that spacious seat with a built-in back massage. Yeah, I even got to watch the sunrise before takeoff. And just like that, my 24 hours in Dublin came to an end. I landed back in London, went straight home and jumped into work mode. Even though my time in Dublin was super short, it definitely made me want to go back and explore it properly. Hope you enjoyed coming along on this little business trip, and I'll see you in the next video.